Let's begin a peaceful sleep journey through the calm atmosphere of Iceland. Slowly close your eyes and allow yourself to become ready for this journey. Take a slow, deep breath in and gently breathe out. Feel all the tension in your body flowing away with this breath. Once more, take a deep breath in. You are breathing in Iceland's clean, cool air, and slowly breathe out. Let yourself fully relax. Now we begin moving toward Iceland's western shores, toward black sand beaches accompanied by the soft whisper of the ocean. Your feet gently touch the soft, velvety black sand. With every step, the sand slips quietly between your toes. The waves reach the shore softly, not strong, not restless. Only a calm, rhythmic whisper. Take a moment to look around. Black sands, a grey sky, distant mountain silhouettes forming on the horizon. This peaceful walk slowly carries you inland, toward the heart of Iceland itself. The sky begins to darken gently. The landscape transforms into a quiet land of ice. Now we stand at the edges of Vatnajökull, Europe's largest glacier. Endless white stretching in every direction. Snow and ice softly reflecting the light. A deep, ancient silence. Close your eyes and allow this story to slowly carry you away. Take a deep breath in. Breathe in the fresh scent of the ocean. Feel the calming energy of the earth beneath you. And slowly breathe out. You are truly here now. You are in Iceland. A gentle breeze brushes your hair. It's early morning. The sun hasn't fully risen yet. The sky is softly painted in shades of purple and pink. You open the door of a small camper van. You step inside. A faint scent of coffee. Warm daylight slipping through the window. There is no set destination. You simply wonder where Iceland will take you. This is a land of discovery. This is Iceland, the song of silence. Now you are inside the camper. Outside, a light, delicate rain begins to fall. Raindrops touch the roof. Soft, rhythmic, soothing. This sound gently quiets all the noise of the world. You look out the window and watch. Vatnajökull's vast white form slowly fade into the mist. The glacier thousand-year wisdom spreads a deep stillness across the land. The camper moves slowly forward. Its tires whisper across the wet asphalt. You enter the mist-filled fjords. Mountain peaks embrace heavy grey clouds. The sea below lies perfectly still. The water is so calm. It mirrors both the sadness and the peace of the sky above. After a while, you stop. Your feet guide you once more to the black sand beach. Here, the waves are not wild. They greet the shore gently, then quietly retreat. Volcanic sands shimmer under the light rain. Small pieces of ice rest along the shore, like diamonds broken from a glacier. They are in no hurry, and neither are you. The sky grows darker, now a deep shade of navy blue. The rain fades away. In its place, a fresh, earthy scent fills the air. You lift your head toward the sky. A faint aurora drifts slowly between the clouds. Not bright, not bold, like a silvery veil gently swaying across the sky. Now you stand at the entrance of an ice cave. Inside, it is even quieter than outside. A soft blue light moves across the icy walls. Deep shades of blue surround you. Time feels as if it has stopped here. Only your breathing and the distant echo of a single drop of ice. Slowly, you return to your camper. You curl beneath a warm blanket. Outside, mist completely covers the fjords. This place is safe, remote, and peaceful. You are ready for sleep now. Everything else feels far away. Only you, the soft sound of rain, and the endless calm of the north. Iceland, a night in the misty harbour. As you step back inside the camper, the cool air outside fades away with the gentle click of the door closing. Inside, the space is small, dimly lit, and deeply peaceful. The soft simmering sound of herbal tea brewing on the stove blends with the gentle patter of rain on the roof. As warm steam rises from your cup and brushes your face, you feel the very last traces of tension slowly melt away. You settle beside the window. Outside, you watch a quiet lagoon where massive ice fragments, broken away from Vatnajökull, drift slowly across the water. The ice moves without urgency, floating gently, unhurried. Every now and then, two small pieces of ice softly touch. In the stillness of the night, a delicate, crystal-like chime echoes. Clear, gentle, like a lullaby whispered by nature itself. The fog covering the fjords has grown thicker now. You can no longer tell where the mountains end or where the sky begins. The world feels reduced to this small, warm space where you are. Soft shades of grey and blue drape across the window like a gentle curtain. As your eyes begin to grow heavy, the faint northern lights appear one last time in the sky. Not a vivid green, but a pale, pearly white drifting through the mist. It feels as if the sky itself is slowly breathing in and out. The lights move so gently that you don't watch them. You simply feel them. The scent of warm wood inside the camper, the aroma of tea, and the velvety silence outside all wrap around you. You pull the soft blanket closer. The quiet rain, the depth of the fjords, and the ancient calm of the glacier fill your thoughts. Now there is only your breathing. You are safe. You are calm. And in Iceland's fairytale solitude, you drift into sleep. May the night be with you. May peace stay with you. Iceland, following the mist and the blue. You wake to a soft grey light tapping gently against the camper window. The rain has stopped, replaced by Iceland's familiar fog. This mist isn't here to hide the world from you. It's here to protect you from its noise. You take a sip of warm coffee and settle behind the wheel. On both sides of the road, endless plains stretch out, covered in soft green moss and lichen. The road guides you north, deeper into hidden, fog-filled fjords. With every curve, mountains reach toward the sea like the fingers of a giant. The ocean is so still that small fishing boats seem to float in midair. Thin waterfalls slide down from the fjord cliffs, turning into mist as the wind carries them. As if the mountains themselves are gently exhaling. By midday, you turn toward the ice caves. You park the camper safely and begin a short walk into the heart of the ice. The moment you step inside, time disappears. The cave is as silent as a cathedral. You look up and see the pure sapphire blue of ice compressed over thousands of years. When you place your hand on the smooth, cold wall, you touch frozen time itself. Only the sound of a single drop of water echoes. Drip. Drip. Like the most peaceful clock in the world. In the afternoon, you return to the road and reach Diamond Beach, along the edges of Vatnajökull. Here, black sand meets the ocean. But it's the glacier crystal fragments that steal the scene. Large pieces of ice shimmer softly under the pale sunlight. Each one feels like a work of art. Some deep blue, some as clear as glass. As you pass by, you hear a gentle whistle as the wind moves between the ice. As evening falls, you park beside a distant fjord. There is no one else around. The sky deepens into a rich, velvety navy blue. A light drizzle begins again. Barely there. You turn off the light inside the camper. High above, faint silver northern lights begin a silent dance. They move so slowly. You only notice their motion when you blink. Now you lie down. The calm of massive glacier. Deep fjords. An endless black sand settle over you like a blanket. In Iceland's untouched silence, at the heart of nature, you drift into your deepest, safest sleep. Iceland, silent shores and crystal echoes. Morning light blends with heavy fog over the fjords as you wake inside the camper. Today, you drive toward Iceland's western coast, where land ends and the ocean begins. The engine hums softly as towering basalt columns rise along the road. They stand like the keys of a giant stone organ reaching toward the sky. Rain returns as a light drizzle. The steady rhythm of the windshield wipers gently clears your mind. You stop at a high fjord overlook. Below, the sea slips quietly into the fjords. The water is a deep indigo blue. Fog drifts so low it sometimes hides the ocean completely, making you feel as if you're floating above the clouds. In the distance, the white edge of a glacier glows where it meets the sea. Cool, fresh air from Vatnajökull touches your face, deepening your sense of peace. Your journey leads to another hidden ice cave. This one is narrower, more intimate. Inside, your connection to the outside world fades completely. The ceiling curves above you like a frozen wave. Tiny air bubbles trapped in the ice hold breaths from thousands of years ago. At the deepest point, you simply listen. The wind outside hums at the entrance, low, deep, like the lowest note of a flute. By evening, you reach a rugged coastline of towering cliffs. This is a place of birds, thousands of them gliding through the air. Yet even their voices arrive only as distant whispers. Below, waves don't crash. They gently touch the black stones. White foam lines the shore like glowing pearl necklaces in the dark. You return to the camper and light the stove. Warm wood fills the space with a familiar, comforting scent. Outside, the world sinks into deep blues and greys. Once again, the minimal northern lights appear, as if silver dust were scattered across the sky. Their reflection shimmers on the still water below. Sky above, water below, both quietly glowing. Now lie down. Feel the weight of the blanket resting on you. Iceland's ancient land, the silence of ice, and the softness of mist surround you. Your mind is as calm as the fjords. Your body is heavy and relaxed as the black sands. As your eyes close, you hear a distant, gentle crack from a glacier. Nature softly whispers. Iceland, the endless sleep of the highlands. You wake up to the soft, comforting crunch of gravel beneath the camper's tires. Today, we turn the wheel toward Iceland's deep interior, toward the highlands, vast, timeless, and open. There is no sound of volcanoes here. Only the ancient silence of the earth and the sky. As the road rises, the air grows cooler. That sharp, perfectly clean Icelandic air fills your lungs. You are at the very heart of solitude now. No trees, no buildings. Only rolling hills covered in thick, damp, and velvety green moss. The moss is so dense it feels as if it absorbs every sound in the world. When you stop the camper and step outside, you notice something surprising. Absolute silence has a sound. It's the gentle hum of a light breeze moving across the moss. Soft, calming, steady. Ahead, hidden within a misty valley, you discover a small glacial lake. This is where one of Vatnajökull's quietest arms comes to rest. The surface of the lake is perfectly still. Blue ice fragments float gently like crystals placed on a glass tray. A light rain begins again. Each drop touches the water and forms perfect circles. Watching those ripples spread clears every tangled thought from your mind. There is only this moment. You return to the camper, wrap yourself in a blanket, and keep watching through the window. Fog settles over the valley like a soft quilt. From a distant fjord, Iceland's familiar mist deepens. and the sky slowly turns a deep, gentle purple. The northern lights are shy tonight. They appear only at the highest point of the sky. Faint, like silver smoke drifting quietly. You don't need to search for them. Simply knowing they are there is enough. As the final light of evening fades, only the soft flicker of candlelight remains inside the camper. Outside, gentle rain continues its quiet rhythm on the roof. You curl deeper into warmth and safety. Iceland's empty highlands, massive glacier, and mist-filled fjords prepare the ground for your dreams. With every breath, your body grows heavier. You let yourself sink into this vast, peaceful emptiness. At the northern edge of the world, in its quietest corner, at the heart of nature, Iceland, crystal mornings and the silence of giants. At dawn, you wake to Iceland's magical blue hour, seen through a thin veil of fog on the camper window. The sun is still below the horizon, yet the world already glows with silver light. Today, we move toward the most timeless and gentle stops of the journey. You start the engine and follow the road along the coast. To your left, the vast ocean. To your right, steep mountains hidden within clouds. Here, foggy fjords connect like an endless chain. With each one, the mist shifts, sometimes swallowing the road entirely, sometimes opening suddenly to reveal the deep navy sea. You stop at a quiet delta where glacial rivers meet the ocean. Your feet sink into damp black sand. The waves arrive without drama, leaving only a thin white line of foam before retreating. Nearby, towering transparent ice blocks rest on the shore. You touch one, smooth, glass-like, carrying the cold of thousands of years. The journey continues toward the remote northeast. The air sharpens slightly, but the familiar warmth inside the camper surrounds you like a cocoon. You reach the entrance of a blue ice cave. Inside, even echoes hesitate. Light filters through layers of ice, revealing a deep, calming turquoise found nowhere else on Earth. You watch a single drop of water fall onto a piece of ice. Plip. Time moves at the speed of that drop. No rush, only being. As evening arrives, you park at the very edge of a fjord. Endless water before you. Silent Vatna Jokul standing watch behind you. Rain traces tiny paths across the window. The sky feels impossibly wide. You feel as though you're standing at the center of the universe. And then the moment arrives. Minimal northern lights appear once more. Faint green and silver, like a soft brushstroke across the sky. They shimmer gently through the mist, as if the sky is whispering. Their reflection merges with the still water below. Sky and sea become one. Return to the camper now. Lie down and listen to the vast silence outside. Fog covers the fjords and glacier. Rain hums softly against the metal shell. Your mind is as clear as ice. Your body as heavy as black sand. Iceland, the final shelter and silver silence. You wake before sunrise, wrapped in Iceland's deep blue calm. The air inside the camper is fresh and cool, but the warmth beneath your blanket holds you gently. Outside, ancient silence reigns. You turn on the wipers. Dew slides slowly across the glass. Today's road leads to the untouched northern fjords. Places that appear on maps only as thin lines. The road curves along the ocean. Steep fjord walls on one side. The endless grey Atlantic on the other. You stop and follow a small path down to a hidden cove. This is the quietest of black sand beaches. The sand is so fine it whispers beneath your steps. The sea breathes slowly, leaving a thin white trace before fading away. Ice fragments from Vatna Jokul lie scattered along the shore. Each one shines like a star against the dark sand. By midday, fog lowers again, guiding you toward another ice cave. This one is darker, deeper blue, as if you've stepped into the heart of the ocean. A gentle breeze moves through the ice, whispering stories from long ago. You close your eyes. You hear only slow ice movement and the soft rhythm of rain on stone. As evening comes, you park high above the fjord. Clouds fill the valley like a sea of cotton. You brew tea. Warmth fills your hands as you look out the window. Just before darkness settles, the northern lights appear one final time. Not a burst, but a silver touch upon the sky's fabric. They move so slowly they almost stand still. Light spreads through the mist, as if the world is glowing softly from within. Now, turn off the light inside the camper. Let the vast quiet, the soft fog, and the rain's lullaby surround you. There is nowhere left to go, nothing left to see. Only you, and Iceland's deep, protective calm. Pull the blanket close. Feel every muscle release. Your mind is smooth like still fjords. Your soul heavy and peaceful like black sand. Iceland's ancient secrets. As we move gently forward in our camper through Iceland's enchanting landscapes, let's take a quiet moment to understand why this land feels so much like another world. These thoughts will give deeper meaning to the misty, icy atmosphere of our journey. The windshield wipers move slowly back and forth. Listen to the story of the grey and blue world beyond the glass. Iceland is one of the youngest lands on Earth. Every grain of black sand you see was born from lava meeting the cold ocean. shaped patiently by waves over thousands of years. The black beaches are not a symbol of sadness. They are a quiet reminder of the raw strength of the earth. That immense Vatnajökull glacier you passed earlier is more than ice. It is the largest glacier in Europe by volume, and beneath it lies an entire history. Some of its ice is over 1,000 years old. The soft blue glow you see today is frozen snowfall from the time Vikings first arrived here. The ice caves are reborn every year. In summer, melting water carves tunnels beneath the glacier. In winter, those tunnels freeze into luminous blue cathedrals. That means every ice cave exists only for a single year. Temporary and completely unique. The misty fjords are Iceland's true character. These deep valleys were carved during the Ice Age, when massive glaciers sliced through mountains and moved toward the sea. The fog that settles there today is the slow breathing of land and ocean, a rhythm thousands of years in the making. And the gentle rain you love so much. The soft mist. Icelanders call it gluggaver, winter weather. It means the kind of weather meant to be watched from inside. Wrapped in a blanket, sipping something warm, feeling safe while the world moves softly outside. Here, rain doesn't fall to soak you. It falls to refresh the land and remind you of the warmth within. Those slow, minimal northern lights you see, they are charged particles from the sun meeting Earth's magnetic field. In Iceland, they are often so gentle that you must see them not only with your eyes, but with your soul. Now, with this calm knowledge, look out the camper window again. Ancient ice beneath you, crystal lakes ahead, a silver sky above. Iceland's timeless wisdom wraps around you like a lullaby. The camper slowly parks beside one final cove. The whispering wind carries stories told by glacier for thousands of years. Let this night be sealed by the song of glacial waters. Iceland, lost in the sound of the river. We gently park the camper beside a glacial river born from Vatnajökull, winding its way toward the ocean. The moment the engine turns off, the purest symphony begins. Not loud, not forceful, but crystal clear and rhythmic. This is the sound of ancient ice finally becoming free. You open the camper door just slightly, allowing fresh, damp air with a hint of ice to drift inside. A light rain falls again. Tiny ripples spread across the river's surface. The water glows a milky turquoise, colored by minerals carried from the glacier. As darkness settles, the color deepens into silver. Small ice fragments drift downstream, gently touching stones along the riverbed. Clink, as if nature is raising a quiet glass just for you. The river's endless movement washes away the last scattered thoughts in your mind. Water flows. Time flows. And yet, you remain perfectly still inside this warm camper. You lift your gaze to the sky. Through the mist above the river, the northern lights offer one final wave. Tonight they are only a faint green line, as if tracing the river's path from above. Light and water blend together. One soothes your eyes, the other soothes your soul. Everything you've learned about Iceland, the ancient glacier, patient black sands, and silent fjords, now lives within the sound of this river. You are no longer just a traveler. You are part of this ancient land. Close the camper door gently. Leave the cool, misty world outside. Wrap yourself in your soft blanket. Rest your head on the pillow. Surrender to the river's steady rhythm. As the water flows, you sink deeper. As the river moves forward, you drift into peace. At the heart of Iceland, into your deepest and most beautiful dreams. Now we leave this quiet moment just as it is. Your breathing is slow, your body feels heavy. Iceland's misty shores, glacier, and soft rain are still with you. And without noticing, the story gently returns to where it began. Take a deep breath and drift back into the calm journey through Iceland. This Iceland journey rests here for now. When you're ready, another night, the story will continue.